Dear America, you've been with me from the beginning. I mean, I've always known your voice, constant yet shifting like the posters on my bedroom walls. In the early days, it was your cartoons, Thundercats, Mutant Turtles, Spider-Man. These were my personas, my playtime guises, daily changing my name between Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and very, very occasionally Leonardo. But I just found him a little bit too conservative in his Ninja Turtle-ness. Then it became about your movies. I would spend hours in front of my mirror perfecting my Mr. Miyagi scissor kick. Would randomly yet consistently pull out a Bill and Ted, excellent, followed by a much refined air guitar. I could morph perfectly through Ghostbuster, Transformer and Nazi fighting archaeologist, depending on the company I was moving in. In the playground, I'd join other kids working on our cowboy swaggers that we'd learnt from John Wayne and Eastwood movies that lined our father's shelves. In these times, you taught us how to be real men, how to feel the power of our masculinity in the silent click of our finger pistols and the kick dust strut of Reebok pumps, made all the more effective with MC Hammer shades. In time, the pistols turned to lightsabers. The posters now showing battles of X-Wings versus TIE fighters, space crusades and cosmic journeys. In these times, you were epic. You were possibility. I remember the first time I saw Jurassic Park, reeling from the cinema as a 10-year-old kid who'd just been woken up, just been given license to imagine, to vision, to dream, to create. As adolescence dawned, I discovered your music. I was a sucker for your power ballads. My first ever record, a Boyz II Men 7-inch complete with karaoke B-side. 11 years old, I would shut myself away, just me, my mirror and my microphone, Lynx deodorant can. Michael Jackson, Mariah, Whitney, Tony Braxton. You allow me to feel the power, man, the pain. Although we've come to the end of the road. As I hit teenage years, everything turned basketball and hip-hop. The posters now showed your supermen soaring to slam dunks, while my buddies and I flew from school bells to gravel courts, ripping off uniforms to fly free in mesh vests. Now we were Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, while our theme tunes were Wu-Tang, Tupac, Biggie and Nas. I got teenage angst and turned to you. I shoegazed with Elliott Smith, got drunk with Otis Redding, found love with Jeff Buckley crooning through my speakers. The posters were now of your dreamers, your record covers, your lyrics scrawled on schoolbook pages and stuck above bedposts. For my 17th birthday, I received a driving licence and a copy of On the Road, thus starting my beat poet years. Kerouac, Ginsberg, Kesey, Levi jeans and high tops. The posters shifted to black and whites of Coltrane, Davis, Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, while I dressed like Tyler Durden, spent hours pacing my room working through angst and issues. Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you cannot talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you cannot talk about Fight Club. We moved on. You brought me hipness, you brought me grooves, you blew away the bleakness with the beats from your discos, taught me to strut to Motown, crash my house parties with funk, Detroit, Jack Daniels and Bud. I moved to university and studied you, your theatres, your music halls, your revolutions, Arthur Miller, Robert Johnson, Toni Morrison, Luther King. I started drinking scotch because I read Donna Tartt. I started drinking tea because the Dharma Bums did. I painted to be like Basquiat, took photos like Robert Frank, flowed poetry as Jill Scott, Gil Scott, Black Thought, Amiri Baraka. My dreams were New York and Frisco, West Coast to East Coast, your skylines, your maps, your coastlines, your moon landings. These were not just yours, America, they were mine, and I was not alone. You see, I was just one in generations transfixed by you. Because this is what you do, America, this is what you reap. You permeate the nations, you soak the cultures. Wake up and see, America. You are everywhere. You're the rants in our bars. You're the questions in our chat rooms. You're the blood on their headlines. You're the lust in the brands. You see, others have lost faith, America, but I still believe in you. I'm still waiting for what you'll say next. So don't let me down, man. Don't let me down. Raise your eyes to the flames of your future. Raise your eyes to the generations to come. May you give them the fires that I knew. Write them scripts of old. Write them Spielberg. Write them Kerouac. Write them Coltrane. Write them Luther King. Write scripts of old, America. So that my children's children will have posters of life, not death, pinned to their bedroom walls, awaiting your reply. Shemaiah. P.S. Is the voice of Kit in Knight Rider Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World? Because they sound exactly the same. I'm never going to figure that one out. Cheers.